We begin tonight's newscast with a story out of Putnam County. An Ohio man remains in critical condition after authorities say he shot himself during a standoff with police. Police say the suspect walked through this grassy area 1/4 of a mile away from the crime scene and hid in these bushes. 175,000 jewelry making kits are being recalled because they contain high levels of lead. Placing cardboard on your windshield the night before can help get rid of the snow a lot quicker. Police say the suspect waited for her in this bathroom stall, forced himself upon her, and attacked her. At the Muskingum Y Forever Dads hosted their 4th annual All-Star Dad event. It's convenient just to throw your valuables on your passenger seat, but police say it's easy to see. Officials are investigating a fatal crash. The crash happened just after 11:30 this morning. Many use the penny to check out if their tires are worn out, but experts say the quarter is a more accurate test. Before the new Concord pool drained for the fall, it turned over to dogs for the afternoon. For 8 years, the last weekend in August has been given over to the canines. With the holiday weekend approaching, law enforcement wants to remind you to click it or ticket.
It's frustrating to know that somebody has gone into a structure, they've maybe committed a crime, and then they cover up the crime by setting it on fire.
We went to several locations of house fires and empty lots where homes once stood. Firefighters risk their lives each time they enter a burning structure.
And over the last month, we've had 3 to 4 fires that's happened at 5 o'clock, right out in the middle of the day.
The aftermath of these fires affects everyone, not just the homeowner, but the neighbors and the community as well.
It hurts everybody. It hurts the people that live next to these places. Now we've got debris all over the yard. We've got kids that are out here playing. We've got the structure that's fallen. We've got nails that are in the wood.
The ZFD is making a plea to the community.
So we really and truly need the public's help. You see somebody walking out of a vacant house, armloads of material, copper, electrical, call the police.
And this is why it's so imperative, if you see something out of the ordinary or something suspicious, to say something to keep our neighborhood safe.
Don't be afraid to make that call. You've got 10 to 12 to 14 firemen that's going to be going into a structure like this that may have been set on fire. Help us save their lives.
A collection of symptoms that is very common. It happens in about 6 to 10% of women.
The condition is called polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS. The picture on the left shows polycystic ovaries. The picture on the right shows normal ovaries. A person suffering from PCOS has several tiny cysts in their ovaries.
It's not the same as having an ovarian cyst, where people say, oh, I have a big ovarian cyst. This is just very small, tiny little follicles that are not producing an egg the way they're supposed to.
Haley Duvall, wife of WHIZ videographer Quay Duvall, learned she had this condition after a visit to the doctor.
It's not something that's a horrible condition, but it affects my life. I mean, I possibly can't have children. It affects my day-to-day life too. So it's pretty devastating.
The number one treatment option is weight loss, which it's very hard to do with PCOS, but we have found that if you can lose about 10% of your body weight, which is 20 pounds in a 200-pound woman, that you will likely start to ovulate again. And so that's one of the keys, especially if you're thinking pregnancy in the near future.
I try to work out as much as I can, go for a walk, even if it's 5 minutes down the road. It's something that helps.
What causes PCOS isn't fully understood, but experts think genetics is a factor. Right now, there's no cure, but treatment options are available.
I also take medications like metformin and Clomid to up our chance of having a baby.
116 million women worldwide are affected by PCOS. The month of September is dedicated to raising awareness and educating the public about this life-altering disorder. For WHIZ News, I'm Carmel Victor.